Today, RTD will lay out its plan to turn Union Station into a paid fare only area. Now, this comes after concerns about crime, violence, and drug use in the bus concourse. But some groups worry that the plan will make things actually worse. 9 News reporter John Glasgow continuing to follow this story for us. And John, some groups spoke to you. They're skeptical about what's being done.
Union Station, they say they're making these changes in hopes of discouraging people from hanging out here in the bus concourse. Now, we did speak to some of those people that do hang out in the bus concourse. They say that they do that because they're experiencing homelessness. RTD, the union that represents the employees there, they say that this isn't going to fix the problem. In fact, it could make things worse.
However, we have a very fine line in which we need to walk.
At a virtual board meeting Tuesday night, RTD President and CEO Deborah Johnson says changes are coming to Union Station.
All of this is in the infancy stages as we go forward, recognizing that there has been a great illumination placed on this now.
Union Station has the highest density of crime in the city, according to the city's crime map. In the past week, Denver police responded to 2 shootings in the bus concourse. RTD is planning some changes in the next 6 months. Better lighting around the bus concourse, increased cleaning, and electrical outlets and walkways will be deactivated or covered. In the long run, they hope to make the bus concourse accessible only to people who have tickets, something RTD's union president says puts more pressure on already spread thin staff.
Before masks, fares were the #1 cause of conflict and assaults. So we don't want people putting themselves in harm's way over fares. So these folks know that they'll get on a bus a block away from Denver Union Station, and there they are right inside the station. Then it becomes a matter of chasing them out, which is where we're at right now.
Anna Cornelius with Denver Homeless Out Loud says this is reactionary. Cornelius says actual change is needed in policy, not policing. She says many Denver programs already give out bus passes to those experiencing homelessness.
If you have these programs for unhoused folks to use RTD and then you're going to a fare system, then it's not really stopping unhoused people from getting onto the RTD. So I'm not really sure how they're measuring success. Because it doesn't seem like the action will actually address the problem.
We're not trying to penalize people, and I do not want to make assumptions about who our customer base is, because the operative word in what we do in public transportation is public, and we do not pick and choose our customers because everybody's entitled to be in that space.
So that program is the LIVE program through RTD. They also didn't specify what they're going to change with the fare collection system, but there are some changes on the way. This will get underway at 10 o'clock this morning. We're going to ask RT a few of these questions. We're also going to ask what this is going to cost. That was brought up at the board meeting on Tuesday, whether or not they have to increase cost to bring in this ticketing system. Also, whether or not they're going to have to hire more transit police to enforce these ticket fares. Corey?
Yeah, but definitely a situation that they need to look into. And appreciate you, John, for staying on top of this story, too. We'll talk to you soon.